and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your MC, Josh James!
Hello, up the creek, are we well? Lovely stuff. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Welcome to Up the Creek Comedy Club. My name is Josh James. I'm going to be leading you through proceedings tonight. Give me a cheer if you've been to the Blackout before. Cool. Give me a cheer if it's your first time. Ah, nice. So let me explain the rules for you. Basically, in a minute, I'm going to give out 3 cards. There's about 20 sort of new acts, like all looking for your approval tonight. We give out the cards, and you've basically got to decide whether you fucking like them or not, really. From 0 to 2 minutes, you can't put the cards up, but after 2 minutes, the lights will go down, just like that. Then they come back up, and then you can, you know what I mean, if you're not feeling it, you can put the cards up. This is a democracy, so even if you don't got a card, you can shout to people, put your card up, what you fucking thinking, fucking stick the card up there, shit, whatever. You can do all that. It's encouraged, actually, if anything. So yeah, and at the end we crown a winner. Does that sound like a plan? Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Who have we got in tonight? How we doing, lads? You all right? You brilliant? You good? What's the occasion tonight, boys? Where you come from? Work do. What do you boys do? You work. What do you work as? I'm intrigued. I mean. Consultancy, okay. Yeah, you look like the in-betweener sat on the front row there. What do you consult? Pussy? Pussy patrol on the front row. What do you consult, mate? Stuff, okay. You're definitely a virgin, mate, on the front there. Well, welcome anyway, lads. How old are you? 22. We're going to check your ID, mate. You're not 22. You don't look 22. You look young. You know, what's your name? Luke. Luke. And you're a consultant as well. You are? Really? People... Say it again? You started on Monday. Oh, you're not a fucking consultant yet then, boy. You're the T-boy. You started on Monday. Oh, you're the junior. Who knows? One day you could be sitting in this guy's shoes. Maybe you can explain, what do you consult for? Stuff. Oh, you lot are fucking useless. Give these boys a big round of applause. Oh dear. Are you working for the same firm or are you not? You're not. Are you students? You are. Where do you study, guys? Greenwich, what you studying? Paramedics. Brilliant. Can't take the piss out of that. What? Psychology and... Criminology and criminal psychology. Oh, you'd have a fucking field day with me. Yeah. What do you want to be? Something in like the police or whatever? Or you do? Where are you from? Portugal. Yeah, all right, calm down. We did vote Brexit, all right. Settle down. No, we like Portugal. I go to the Algarve now and again. Yeah, it is nice. It's nice and hot, and yeah, I like it there. What part are you from?
I was born in Lisbon, but I lived all my life in Porto.
You born in Lisbon, but lived all your life in Porto. Okay, amazing. And are you hoping to stay in the UK after the university finishes? You don't know. Do you like UK? Do you think it's good here? Yeah. Yeah? It is a bit depressing. Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, who thinks the UK's depressing? Yeah, that's why we have comedy clubs in this country, to escape our shit lives out there. Do you have a lot of comedy clubs in Portugal? No, of course you fucking don't, because it's nice there, it's nice and hot. We need it, you know what I mean? And what's your name, darling? Holly. And what you said you're studying psychology? Psychology, are you first year students? Yeah. You are, so you're 21. Bit old, 19. Sorry? Different ages. Okay, how old are you, Trappy? 22. 22. You're like a budget version of H, you are. Why have you come out of 3 girls? Is one of them your girlfriend? Are you single? No. Is one of them your girlfriend? No. Fucking hell, does your girlfriend know you're out with these three? No. I like your style, my man. I like your style. Guys, can you be nice and judgy, do you think? Absolutely. I think you can be really judgy. What's your name? What's your name? Joe. Give Joe a big round of applause. He's going to be our first card bearer. There you go, mate. Be nice and judgmental, Simon Cowell, tonight. And we're going to give out a couple of more. Give them a big round of applause on the front row there. Lovely. Who else fancies being a card? Who fancies holding a card tonight? Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you? Fucking hell, we found the fourth in between us sitting over there. Let me guess, you work in consultancy, yeah? What's your name, mate? Matt, what's your story? You sound like a real character. You're an engineer? What do you engineer, Matt? Bread. I engineer bread. Are you a baker, Matt? Yeah. I like this geezer. Oh, Matt, where are you from? Gravesend. Of course you're from fucking Kent. Of course you are. Matt the baker from Kent. How old are you, mate? 23. And who have you come out tonight? Sister and a few friends. Is there a special occasion tonight? Oh, hello girls, all right. And he's just fancied it, yeah. Yeah, okay. And that's that conversation done. Sorry, you just done me with the engineer and the bread. I'm like, that's a fucking good one, Matt. What's Kent like this time of year? It's beautiful, yeah. Have you ever been to Kent, my love? You ever been to Gravesend? You gotta try it, honestly. It's like Lisbon. It's like our Lisbon, you know what I mean? Right by the sea, all that fucking shit Thames there. Gravesend. Oh, I love a bit of Gravesend. Bit of blue water just round the corner. Yeah, fucking blue was the one, man. Matt, it was. Yeah, Matt. Who thinks Matt should be one of the judges tonight? Only trouble is, Matt, I think you're a nice geezer, and I think you can't be too nice. You know what I mean? You've got to be honest. You got to be honest. Can you do that, Matt? Can Matt do that, everyone? Of course he can. Give Matt a big round of applause. Oh, lovely. And we should probably do one card over here. Anyone want a card over here? No. Anyone over here want a card? Hello, my love. You all right? You do. What's your name? You're also from Gravesend. Hey, fucking hell, yeah. You're originally from Greenwich and now you live in Gravesend. And you have your fella tonight? Lovely stuff. What's your name, mate? Stanley. What's your story, man? I see you got the drug dealer bag there. Your name's Stanley. You got, what's that say on your hand? Cruz. Your daughter? Okay, I'm gonna leave that one well alone. You could go at any time, couldn't you, Stanley? You know what I mean? You're like fucking one of them. It's fucking alright, fuck. Say something about the fucking tattoos on my fucking hand, son. You're ready to go. Are you married? Are you a couple? You're married? How long have you been married for? 9 years. You don't look old enough to be married 9 years. How old are you? 35. Are you 35? Mate. Great age. You look good for 35. You do. You look a lot younger. Are you 35 as well? 32 next month. You're great for you. Great age. This geezer's getting a card in the second section of it. Can you? I reckon you can be nice and judgmental. You're not. But is he? Are you judgmental? She said she's judgmental. You're from Essex originally? Okay, give it to her. What's your name, darling? Fiona. Fiona, why are you so judgmental? Because you're old. How old are you? Great. This geezer's won the night already. I thought Matt had. I tell you what, get him and Matt up. What a double act that would be. How old exactly are you? Yeah, of course you do, so we can shout great age again. How old are you? I'm 48. 48? Touche. Fiona, darling, you're getting a car. Give her a big round of applause. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is going to be a laugh tonight. Listen, before we get... Too late. Listen, we're going to do a little practice round of applause before we get our first act up to the stage. So when I go 1, 2, 3, you go wild, go crazy. So 1, 2, 3. That's it, lovely stuff. And we're going to welcome our first act to the stage now. So 1, 2, 3, raise the roof. Welcome to the stage, Yannick Voitan. Keep it going until they get to the stage. There we go.
Hello, how are we? Where was Stanley? You, Stanley? How you doing? It's quite a scary looking fella. It's a long time, isn't it? 9 years. You doing the baby voice? Doing the baby voice? All long-term relationships are doing it. You know what I mean? Like, in my relationship, you got to be careful with the words you say in the baby voice. Like, it starts innocently enough. One of you says something cute, like, oh, I'm feeling sleepy, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Stanley's lying. But you got to be careful with the baby voice. Be careful with the words that are on the table. You know, I'm in a long-term relationship. I used to have a penis. Now I've got a whittle widdy. Oh, if we whittle widdy. To be clear, that is not something that my girlfriend has said. That is something that I have chosen to say. If masculinity is a prison, I found the key. It's hard being sexy. It's difficult. It's challenging. Valentine's Day was around the corner. I was trying to buy some lingerie for my partner. I went to Ann Summers. Ann Summers, interesting place. The layout of it, they've got the lingerie in the front, and then in the back wall, where the light doesn't reach, they had this wall of butt plugs, right? They went from left to right and smallest to largest. There were 2 people in this shop, another couple. And I was there trying to buy lingerie, very confidently, just slowly watching this couple walk their way up the wall. And then they stopped at one and giggled. And then the guy said, I think we've graduated from that one, haven't we? Not one to be outdone, I marched straight up to the counter. Excuse me, can I get those handcuffs, please? Lock him up. No, I don't, not kink shaming, you know, they're obviously adults, it's fine, do what you want. It's just, as a man, buying lingerie, I feel a little bit conflicted, you know, because on the one hand, giving someone clothes can be quite objectifying. But on the other hand, giving clothes can be quite freeing. Remember Dobby? Master has given Dobby a thong. Dobby is grateful to receive the thong, but would like Master to know Dobby wears it for him, sir. Dobby is aware that it is fundamentally male gaze to be wearing the thong, but knowing that gives him, if anything, more confidence. Bad Dobby. I'm trying to be sexy, I'm trying to do more exercise, trying to get fitter. I've been doing a lot more jogging. Yeah. Jogging's great. If you jog for 3 hours a week, you will live an extra 4 years. And you'll have to spend 2 of those years jogging. In the park where I go jogging, there's a graveyard. And the other day, I was jogging past, there was a funeral on. An intimate family thing, about 15 people. And there was a coffin and a photo on the coffin of an old man with his granddaughter on his knee. And there was a man next to the coffin just bawling his eyes out, about a 40-year-old man, just like, oh my God, you're burying your dad. This is your dad. You're burying your dad today. That's horrific. So I did the respectful thing. Somber jogging. I've never felt more alive. Come on, who's got the card? There we go.
Give it up for Yannick, everyone, and keep that love going. Raise the roof. Come on for your next act, Brendan Morris. Brendan Morris, where are you? Keep it going till they come to the stage.
Hello, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Woo! I'm Brendan Morris, and I'm 27. It's an okay age. It's not too bad. Does anybody here like music? Fuck yes, I love music. I love playing music out loud on the tube. Oh yeah. No, I love it, you guys. I love it, you guys. And I can see people like what I'm doing. People respect how I live my life. People are like, who is this guy? Who is this conductor of the vibes? Who is this siren singing songs from his Samsung? That guy is so confident in his song selection abilities, he has made the executive decision for the entire carriage. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Picture this. You get on the tube, you got a busy day at work ahead of you, you're trying to look over your meeting notes. Guess what? Darude Sandstorm. You get on the tube, you need a moment of silence to yourself to really collect your thoughts. Guess what? Blue dabba dee dabba da. You and your partner, you get on the tube, you're speaking in hushed tones. This is make or break. It's an important conversation. Guess who's come to play? LMFAO. And we brought the whole party rock anthem. You're welcome, Banana Phone. You're welcome. I believe in a thing called love. Crazy Frog remix. You're welcome. I believe. Crazy Frog remix. Grace Kelly, Crazy Frog remix. Come on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't I have any friends? I don't understand. I'm doing everything right. I'm playing songs on the tube. Okay, I'm screaming in the gym. My profile picture is a Ferrari. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? I have noticed recently that BTS have taken a dip. I haven't been playing it on the tube recently. Do we all know who BTS are? If anyone's unfamiliar, they're a K-pop boy band. Last year, biggest band in the entire world. No longer the biggest band in the entire world. Does anybody know why? Conscription, every single member of BTS is now in the Korean army. Legitimately, you guys. It's like we sent One Direction to Afghanistan. Yes, can you imagine? Can you imagine getting murdered by BTS, right? You're just crouching in a safe house, trying to have some Taliban to, oh yeah, well fuck you, cunt, I got one right here, boom, you're gone, get him out of here. You're trying to have some Taliban to, you hear the whir of helicopter blades and male harmonization. Suga kicks down the door. Jameen pops, locks, breaks the man's collarbone. There's two. You guys don't want to know what happens when I get the third card. You all have to leave the stage. That's what happens. Jax isn't even dancing. He's just eye gouging a motherfucker. You're probably thinking, wow, Brendan knows the name of all of the members of BTS. Actually, I made one of them up. If you don't know which one I made up, then you might be a racist. I don't know how much longer I can make this joke because I am not certain how much longer BTS are going to be alive. You guys, someone's gotta die in the Korean army. Most likely it might be one of the members of BTS. There is a lot of them. That would make their next album punk fucking rock though. You know what I mean? Like the survivors of BTS are all up on stage. Oh, where's my third card?
Come on, give it up for Brendan Morris, everyone! And keep that love going for your next act, Liam McCall.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? We good. I had a pretty prestigious gig there recently. I got a little bit nervous, walked down the stairs. I noticed on the side it had Robin Williams' photo. Till I remembered when I was younger, I had Pamela Anderson on my bedroom wall. Didn't mean she'd been there either. And if she was, she wouldn't have been doing any stand-up, am I right? No, don't be a pervert. I sometimes tell lies when I get nervous. I had a phone call recently from the royal family inviting me to be knighted for being the hardest lad in London. And unfortunately, I had to turn it down because at the time I was locked up from the big dick police. Nah, none of that happened. Do me a favor. You guys seem like a nice audience. Pop your hands up. Anybody here who's shit themselves as an adult? Absolutely disgusting. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Not you with the card, you're good, but everybody else should be ashamed of yourselves. Sorry, I did pick on you, mate. Do you like being told what to do? He loves a pervert. Do you like being told what to do? No, me neither. Give me an example. Just kidding. I'm trip over that. I absolutely hate being told what to do. I've been at a fancy restaurant. The waiter will say, please have a seat. I think, don't you tell me what to do. I'll be in the living room late at night wanking with the lights on, thin curtains, and my girlfriend will walk in. She'll say, Liam, people might see you're outside. I say, you're not the boss of me. Made me driving test, and the examiner said, could you turn left at the end of the road? I thought, I bet you'd love that, wouldn't you? Hey, well, I tell you, I used to be a model, believe it or not. I never booked many jobs, kept putting my thumb up in all the pictures. I have an American girlfriend. I'm not showing off, just we do it long distance. We don't do it because it's long distance. But yeah, no, we met in a bar in Texas. I bounced in. She says, howdy partner, what are you on? I said, the Spectrum. we got pet names for each other. I call her Tex. Tex ages to get bloody ready. She calls me Billy the Kid's Dick on account of having a tiny penis. Apparently every time I go out, she calls me the Tide because apparently every time I go out, I come back, I've got rubbish down my front. Right, you can imagine meeting her dad was quite intense. He poured me a drink, slid it over, he said liquor. I said, pardon me? Don't think that's any of your business. My dad, I've only ever seen my dad drunk a handful of times. Sorry. Every time I see my dad, he's got a handful of drinks. Sorry. When my dad drinks, he's a handful. Sorry. I've only seen my dad a handful of times because he's a drunk. Huh? 4 jokes in one. Thanks, I wrote that. What else do I tell you? I'm so polite. I walked out to the station there before. Homeless man comes up to me. He goes, hey, bruv, give me one of your cigars. Didn't have the heart to tell him it was a pepper army. I've been smoking 20 a day. My lungs are in pieces. I am polite, though. I picked a dog shit up for somebody who didn't have any baggies. Didn't occur to me at the time to give them a baggie. When they said thank you, I said, my pleasure. We're walking out recently in the ice, and Dobby, the little dog, she runs out onto the ice, falls through. And I got a fright, jumped in, got her. My girlfriend at the time, bravest person I've ever met, she shouts, Liam, get in and get her. So I get in and I get her. A little old lady spots it, hobbles over. She says, hey, darling, I've just seen what happened. I can't believe it. Get her home, get her warm, get her wrapped up in blankets as quick as you can. Says, don't tell me what to do. Pushed her in. She's dead now. COVID. Yeah. You probably think because of this accent I'm thick, right? But I'm actually quite smart. I have a forensic science degree. I have a business. I employ a bunch of people. One of the guys, he's always late. I never say anything. Politeness, you know. But the dads call him Daniel Halfdale Lewis. I got a complaint from a customer that said they'd seen my guys karate kicking a newly planted tree. I say, why have you done that? He said, it wasn't as a karate kick, mate. It was a normal kick. I said, doesn't matter then. Just leave it. I had to give him the bullet because, you know, a nightmare. Anyway, so I go to, I started to get these notifications from a far-right fascist organisation. I know it's an odd segue, right? But I thought it might have been a disgruntled employee causing me some problems. I got them monthly, then weekly, then hourly. Anyway, it turns out it was ADF. I owe them $1,000. Bye. Hey!
Give up for Liam, everyone! Lovely stuff. Our first person through the first 5 minutes. Fantastic. One more time, give up for Liam. And keep that love going for your next act, Simi Rajani. Keep it going, keep it going.
Ladies, make some noise. Yeah, we're ready to get this party started, right? Yeah? All right, actually bold of me to say because I'm pretty nervous. I was traveling for a bit, so I took a break from comedy. I emceed my friend's Indian wedding in Washington, D.C., which was great. It was a great learning experience because I realized, you know, truly to be the very best comedian in the room, you just have to be the only one. Now, being this hot also helps. No, but I was in D.C., so I went to the White House for a tour, you know, fondly known as the most expensive retirement home in the world. But it just got me thinking, right? You know, the White House. Such a landmark, right? Like, if the terrorists were going to come and bomb this country, they are going to bomb the White House. Like, there's movies about it, right? Like, Olympus has fallen, White House down. And I realized in the UK here, we are very smart. Because if the terrorists came to bomb our country, then we would be worried about them bombing our most important landmark, which is Chicken Cottage. Yes, because, and I'll tell you why, okay? Because nobody gives a fuck about 10 Downing Street. Like, I feel like if the terrorists showed up to 10 Downing Street, they'd be like, Sergey, is it right? It's not even semi-detached. And then Sergey would be like, fuck! I should have used City Mapper. We bombed the palace. We bombed Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. No, Sergey. We are villain, not hero. Thank you. No, you know, that bit was a bit nuanced, so it's new, you know, so I was worried. But I guess, you know, if you didn't like it, at least now you know that for the brown people, the terrorists are white people. It's okay. You know, usually the white people don't get offended for themselves. Only others. It's okay. No, you guys truly don't take it offensively. You're great. You know, white people, you're very good. You know, you invented everything. Penicillin, the light bulb, allergies. It's great. Without you, we would have never have known that one can indeed milk an almond. Which is ironic, nuts, but that's okay. As you guys can tell, most of you, you know, I'm obviously American. I moved here a couple years ago, so you got some weird shit going on here, guys. Like that knife crime shit, that was foreign to me. I mean, hold a gun to my head, I feel right at home. But the knives was new. And I mean, for argument's sake, right? If you were to get stabbed and go to the hospital in the US, I mean, you'd have a team of doctors dancing around you, right? They're gonna be like, fuck, we are gonna need antibiotics for the infection, we're gonna need anti-inflammatory for the pain, antidepressants for the political exhaustion, and a full body cast surgery for the wound and your whole life savings, you know? UK, very different. Because if you were to get stabbed and go to your local hospital, then you'd probably need to wait for a little while. Sometime later, though, you know, a nurse will come. And you'll be like, oh my God, like, I got stabbed, I'm bleeding out, like, please, please help me. And I feel like she would just look at you. Have you tried a paracetamol?
Give it up for Simi, everyone. Come on. Lovely stuff. And keep that love going for your next act. It's Dan Morris.
Hello. I know what some of you are thinking, and no, I am not that prick from 2.5 Men. Fucking Americans. And I'm allowed to mock Americans because I married an American. Yeah, and we've done all of the classic cliche American couple things together. Been to baseball games and basketball games. Been to divorce court. All of the cliche, yeah. But I spend a lot of time over there. Crazy place. There's so much stuff you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to cross the street in America. That's jaywalking. You're not allowed to drink a beer on the street unless you hide it in a brown paper bag. You can't get into a car with a beer, even if you're not driving it. You're not allowed Kinder Eggs in America because they're terrified that some fat American kid with no gag reflex will try and swallow the thing whole and choke to death on the toy. In Illinois, where my ex is from, you're not allowed fireworks. If you want them, 50-mile drive to the next state, and they're really shit, because they massively limit how much gunpowder they're allowed to put in them. Someone in America has worked out that gunpowder might be dangerous. The town where my ex was from, all the gardens, no walls, no fences allowed. Donald Trump would go berserk. Now, with all of that in mind, imagine how I felt when they started taking the piss out of us in the UK because we have to buy a TV licence. Oh my God, you gotta buy a license to watch television? Oh, I couldn't live in a country like that, Dan. You must be so much happier here, in the land of the free. So yeah, let me tell you about the last time I went to renew my TV license. I walked out of my flat, openly drinking a can of beer, crossing the road wherever I wanted, because I'm an adult and I know how to dodge traffic. Friend pulled up in his car and said, hey Dan, what are you up to? I said, oh, just going down to the post office. He said, hop in my vehicle with your open container of alcohol, I'll give you a lift. I said, thank you very much. I jumped in, I threw a beer to his son in the back seat. He's 18, that's fine. So what are you guys up to? He said, oh, just going to the local supermarket to buy some exhibition level fireworks. I said, oh, yeah, you should come round later. We're in a party in our walled garden and we've got a load of Kinder Eggs for the kids. Sounds great. What's the occasion? Oh, we're celebrating. A friend of ours just had an abortion. All right, I'll be right there. But first of all, I have to renew my TV licence. Will this fascistic nightmare never end? Thank you. But yeah, I got divorced and that was brutal. She took half of everything. That poor dog. And I started dating again in 2020, which was a weird time to be dating. One woman on her profile, she said, I'm fully vaxxed, waxed, and relaxed. I guess it's better than being scary, hairy, and infectionary. And people give you weird advice when you're dating. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. It's not good advice just because it rhymes. Follow her all day. Watch out for pepper spray. The best dating advice I ever got was from my granddad, and I didn't listen. He said to me, Dan, do not marry a beautiful woman. because she'll always have options. And if she leaves you, divorce, lose 50% of your property. Or as he put it, find someone rough and keep half your stuff. But I have a girlfriend now. Yeah. And she's Lithuanian, my girlfriend, which is, thank you, which is yet another example of an Eastern European coming over here and taking a position that none of the locals were willing to. And it's a beautiful relationship. She says the sweetest things to me. I used to date guys just based on their looks. But not anymore. Yeah. And we can talk about anything. For example, a friend of mine recently got propositioned by a high-priced call girl in a hotel bar. And I'm like, that's never happened to me. Am I not good-looking enough for a high-priced call girl? Maybe I'm too good-looking. And the call girl saying, oh, he can have any woman he wants. My girlfriend's response, no, you look poor. And I tried to smarten up. I went to a shop called Armani Exchange. Anyone familiar? Yeah, I thought it was high-end. And I bought a polo shirt. It's got a little logo, Armani Exchange, written on it. I said to my girlfriend, does this make me look rich and successful? No. Makes you look like you work at Armani Exchange.
Give it up for Dan Morris, everyone! Yeah. How about that, eh? Fantastic. Guys, we're about halfway through the first section, so should we mix the cards up? Yeah, lovely stuff. People with cards, if you can bring them over here, give them a big round of applause. Lovely stuff. Who fancies their go as a card? As a judge, you put your hand straight up. Hello, darling, what's your name? Say it again. Becky, you're from Gravesend as well? Dartford, okay, lovely. Yeah, exactly. It's not Becky, you're going to be nice and judgy? Yeah, lovely. Give Becky a big round of applause, come on. Lovely. Can we have one in the middle? Anyone want one in the middle? Anyone? Hello there. You put your hand up. What's your name? Katie. Give Katie a big round of applause. And we'll have another one over here. Oh, there we go. Hello, darling. What's your name? So settle down, guys. Settle down. I can't hear. Say it again. Sasha. And why should you get a card? You're a judgy bitch. Sasha Fierce. Lovely stuff. Where are you from, Sasha? Catford. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. Give it up for Sasha. Lovely stuff. We're rocking and rolling now. Are we all having fun? Brilliant stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, race or roof. Welcome to the stage, Big Jim.
Shut up. Well, go on, people, them. Call me Big Jim, because I go gym in it, but fuck that. How you lot doing? You lot alright, yeah? I'm not. See me, yeah, I come to realize that in the last year that my love life is fucking shit, bro. Like, dead. If I had to describe my love life to you right now, I would say it's like the English football team at the Euros. I'm trying my hardest, but deep down, I know that shit ain't ever coming home. Been feeling like this for a while because I'm 28, great age, innit? My guy. I'm 28 years old and all my friends are getting married, they're settling down, they're having kids. And I'm bare jealous of them, you know. Not that jealous because I go gym, but I'm low-key jealous of them because somehow they've managed to convince an entire human being to spend the rest of their lives with them. I can barely get a call back from my GP, bro. I'm getting ghosted by the NHS like a dickhead, bruv. My sex life is starting to get weird as well, bro. Like, mad weird, bro. Like, I've come to realize that my sex life and stand-up comedy are the same thing. I perform for 5 minutes. Somebody's laughing.
And at the end of the night, I have to tell a weird Uber driver all about it. Like, you know them Uber drivers that just ask you bare questions like, Ibrahim, drive the fucking car, bro. I'm trying to go home. Like, what the fuck? I had a summer romance last year and it was going well, yeah, until this girl turned around to me and she was like, you know what, I'm not really feeling it no more. I was like, that's cool, I go gym, innit? Fuck all that. But then she turned around and she was like to me, it's not your fault though, like, I just really like dating toxic guys. And I was bare offended. I was like, what? You think man can't be toxic too? Like, what? Am I off? Oh, nah, bless. Dead thing. Fuck that. Alright, if you ain't noticed, I'm 5'6", which means Hinge doesn't really work for me. Are you laughing bare hard for? Nobody believes me, yeah, but my ex-girlfriend, yeah, was like 5'10", and the question everybody used to ask me, even my own dad, he was like, Jim, how the fuck are you and your girlfriend having sex? I was like, Dad, first of all, I've told you, stop doing that fucking accent, bro. I told you. Fucking hell, loud that, Dad, man. But secondly, I told him the answer I gave everybody else, which is that our relationship is about communication and our sex life is all about them angles, you get me? Like my guy, at this angle, I know I'm a short guy, but at this angle, I can't eat pussy standing up, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Any comic book fans up in the house? Comic book fans? Yeah, my guy. Look, I'm a big comic book fan, but I don't really like the way superheroes don't get paid for what they do in it. Like my guy Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you know, fights crime in New York City, but then he has to give fit pictures of himself to the Daily Bugle to get money for the rent. And I find that fucked up. I find it so fucked up that you can defend New York City on a regular basis and you have to become a page 3 model to pay your rent. How does that make sense? How does it make sense that you have to fight the Green Goblin at 4 p.m. and do OnlyFans at 6? Explain that shit. Another one, Doctor Who fans? Any Doctor Who fans in the house? Alright, cool. I was a bit, you know, I like Doctor Who, but I didn't understand when they made Doctor Who black, and I'll explain why. I don't understand the logic of making your main character a time-traveling black man, because realistically speaking, where the fuck can he go, bro? Every episode will be like 5 minutes long. Doctor, where are we traveling to today? I'm not going anywhere, bro. You can sleep in the TARDIS and that's cool. Ladies, give me a shout. Ladies, like, I come to realize, yeah, in my age, that you lot are so more mature than men. Because, like, when you find out that your friends are pregnant, you're like, oh, what can I do to help? What's the gender reveal gonna be like? What's this? What's that? Guys, we don't give a fuck. We look at our friends like, you're having a baby. That's crazy, bro. Fucking hell. What? Blink twice if you're in trouble, though. Man, we'll come back the ting real quick.
Up a big Jim, everyone! Lovely stuff, and keep that love going for your next act, Josh Whedon!
Hey, you alright, guys? Come on. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's how you doing? You good? Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good. I've been seeing like a lot of people getting into like cold showers and cold plunges, that sort of thing. You agree? You're part of this, right? Okay, cool. Good for you. Yeah, there's yeah, apparently it's really good for your mental health. It's good for your mental health, that's what they say. Fuck off. You're just doing it. We're not having a conversation. Do you think you're the only one here? This is insane. No, shut up. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, they're good for your mental health, apparently, yeah? Yes. Are we just going to do this for 5 minutes? Is this what we're going to happen? Just want to, you know? No, yeah, so they're good for your mental health, and my mental health's not great, so I thought, like, I'll give them a try, you know, like, cold water's cheaper than therapy, innit, so I'll give them a try, and I really liked them, I really liked them. I didn't like them because of, like, the mental health stuff, though. I just liked them because I like seeing how small my willy can look. It gets so small. It gets so small. You know what it's like? It's like, have you ever got, like, too close to a snail? That's what it's like. It'd be weird if I had a big dick, do you not think? Because I'm like a little... Who said yes? You agreed too much there. No, because I'm like a little guy, you know? Like, we got any other short kings in tonight? Yeah, this guy. This guy's got a small dick, everyone. Yeah, no, thing is, yeah. I see short guys like they complain. Oh my god. I see short guys like they complain all the time about being short, you know, they're like, oh, it's tough, like, it's tough, you know, like the girls only want to go with the tall guys, and it's like, well, yeah, obviously, like, have you been around a tall guy? They're way better than us. Like, I got stuck in a lift with a tall guy the other day, right? The whole time, all I was doing was fighting the urge to just rest my head up against his chest. Like, I feel so safe with you. You know? The thing is, you don't even have to be tall. You don't even have to be tall to get girls. You can just do what I do, right? So I'm 5'7". On dating apps, I just put 6'3". And then when they show up, I just gaslight them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're fucking enormous. They're like, I'm 5'9". I'm like, you're 6'8". That's what you are. Works every time. Works every time. No, yeah, I said my mental health's bad. I've been doing like I tried doing therapy and stuff, and I didn't really like it. I didn't really like therapy because it's too expensive. It's too expensive. So I had to do it through the NHS. So you just end up speaking to another mentally ill person. And my guy, he was so bad. He was so fucking bad at his job, right? So for anyone that hasn't done therapy, common question they ask you, they're supposed to ask you, are you having suicidal thoughts, right? They say, oh, have you ever had or are you having suicidal thoughts? And I don't know if my guy missed that part of therapy school, because I was telling him my problems and he's looking at me like this and he goes, have you ever thought about killing yourself? I was like, are you asking me or telling me? Because, I mean, you're the expert. Yeah, I'll do that. If that's what you think. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna kill myself. Not yet. I'm not gonna kill myself. It's I'm gonna be 30 this year. Yeah.
Just as he said he weren't going to fucking kill himself. He was great. Give it up. Give it a big round of applause for Josh. Keep that love going for your next act. It's Tony O'Hara.
Hello. I'm from Dublin. Correct response. Dublin's known all over the world for being the home of Guinness and attractive middle-aged men. I've lived in England 20 years now. You're right not to cheer. There's one thing I don't get about this country, though. You've got a north-south divide. I'm going to be honest, I just don't see it, because in Ireland, we've a proper one. The only ones keeping it real are us and Korea. It doesn't look it, but I come from quite a rough area of Dublin. I was very intolerant. Like, I was considered gay because I fancied Sinead O'Connor. Also, I was quite clueless growing up. I thought there was an old lady on our estate who graffitied her name everywhere, called Ira. I'll tell you a little secret about Irish men. We're no good at flirting, right? It's not our fault though. It's because of the weather, right? See, Italians, right? They're brilliant at it, right? Yeah, they sit in like sunny piazzas, going "Ciao, bella signora, sei adorabile." Oh, come on! I had to learn that. But in Ireland, we're battling against the wind and the rain, going, "You're looking well, Mary." It's not quite the same. But I now live in Brighton, and when I first moved there, I didn't realise I'd have to live under the tyranny of oat milk. See, in Dublin, our vegan alternative to milk is Jameson. But it's a bit of an adjustment. Like, before I moved to the south of England, I'd never heard anyone say, "No thanks, just a half." And you've different terms for things here. Like, back home, I'm called a waster. Yeah. You've done nothing with your life, you waster. But in Brighton, I'm a creative. The most Brighton thing I've seen, right, was a man been arrested for shoplifting. Bay leaves. Unbelievable. Someone told me, right, that if I see someone shoplifting food, I should offer to pay to help combat food poverty. If I see someone shoplifting, they're not doing it right. What has happened to the British public? This country was founded on stealing other people's shit. Give yourselves credit, you were the best. Right? You were so good, you built the British Museum. Now that I'm middle-aged, though, I've noticed my eyebrows are getting so hairy, fairly soon I'll be able to grow my own balaclava. And also, like, advertisers now think I have money. Like, they send me stuff like, "Wondering what to do with your investment portfolio?" I don't even have a wallet. It's like, algorithms, they know everything about me, so the ads I see are just for me. Like, I'm a 47-year-old asthmatic Irishman. I'm going to be honest, I don't think my future is in the Royal Navy. And also, right, why are soldiers always banging on about playing tennis? I served in Iraq. But you react to things differently at this age, right? Like, last year I was made redundant. Cheers! Wow, that was cold. Let's try that again, right? And, this time try to imagine you have a heart. I was made redundant last year. Yay! That's not the right response. But yeah, I was made redundant on my birthday. Patronising wankers. On my actual birthday, I was furious when they gave me the P45 cake. But then I had to update my CV, and that's when I realised I don't have a career, just a collection of unrelated jobs. If it was an album, it'd be, that's what I call minimum wage. It's because, I didn't do well in school. I went to a Christian Brothers school. We had our reunion in court. I remember one French class, right, we did talk about our parents' jobs. Right, we did talk about...
Tony O'Hara, everyone! And keep that love going for your next act. It's Bob Cooman.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Bob. I'm not from here. I spent all day getting here. I'm from the Netherlands. Jesus, didn't expect that. I didn't want it either, but thanks. Thanks anyway. I spent all day getting here, and I'm exhausted. I'm not used to days like these, Usually I'm always at home. I'm always free, but I do get by, I've got this plant at home. I've got this plant, and it always grows towards the sun, like plants often do, like towards the window, But every time he's almost at the window, I turn him around. So then he's like, whoa, where am I? And he tries to go back to the window, like, woo! And it takes him like weeks to get back to the window. But then when he's almost there again, I turn him around again. So yeah, we are enjoying ourselves. Yeah. So sometimes I also pretend that my hand is a spider. You know, like. And before you know it, dinner time. And I'm often sitting like this. Can you do this? Can you do this? Oh, it's pretty good. Can you do it twice very fast? That's pretty good. Can you do this? No, eh? It's because you're investing your time in the wrong things. But I know the feeling, man. People tell me it all the time. But I've worked on it. I have good ideas. I've got this idea. I've got this idea for an app. You know, you already have the app Too Good To Go. You know, perhaps you know it also here, right? It's an app for when you have your own restaurant or something, and you have some food left. People can come pick it up with a discount. You know, you have that, and you have Tinder. Huh? Combine them. You're missing a great idea.
Brutal judges. Brutal. Woo. We've got one more person in the competition in this section. Then we've got like a special guest doing some new material. But then we change the cards in the second half. But we've still got one more with these brutal judges. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Raise the roof. And welcome to the stage, Ben Davis.
Shit, Ryan Gosling here. How we doing? Right? I know my vibe. It's okay. Like, hey, you wanted the Notebook? You get in the scrapbook, mate. Yeah? You like Drive? I bring you Cycle. But yeah, I know. I'm going to be a dad in less than a month now, which is like absolutely going, oh, wow. Okay, all right. I wish I shared your enthusiasm. That's good. That's good. We found out about the baby on the night of the election results, the UK ones, not the US ones. Oh, God. You imagine that? Like, Trump comes to power and then suddenly my wife's pregnant. Yeah? Now my baby's inside my wife's stomach like, it's a great womb. It's a terrific womb. A lot of people in China, they want to come in. I don't Yeah, it's embarrassing how hard I worked on my Trump impression. I was literally on the overground train trying to get it right the other day. I was just sat there going, grab her by the pussy, grab her by the pussy. But luckily the train was heading towards Canary Wharf, so nobody noticed. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't feel like so long ago that we had like the baby's ultra scan. You know they charge you for those ultra scans? Do you know that? What I know, right? 1 for £5, 3 for £10. They do deals. Like an amusement park. And even the nurse was like someone who worked at an amusement park. She was there like, thank you for joining us at the NHS. Please choose from the monitor which photo you would like. And I was like, I don't know, darling, which one do you want? The one with the baby outside the O2 Arena or the London Eye? Do you do keychains? I don't know. Yeah. Life's hard at the moment. I have a shit phone. Yeah, I'm talking to you, yes. Calm down, pubeless Danny Dyer over there. Anyways. But my life's a bit hard at the moment. Like I've got a shit phone at the moment. Like my phone, like you know, at the point where you've got the cable in, you've got to get at an angle. You know that trying to like charge your phone on your last legs is like trying to have sex with a wife that no longer loves you, right? You're there, like come on, like 1%, like come on, but your phone's like, is it even in yet? And you're like, I'm literally just trying to keep the spark alive. And it's like, do you know I've had many cables inside of me? I'm a Xiaomi, I have no standards. So I don't know, do I blow on it? I don't know. Like, Okay, like, come on, just one more time. Okay, fine, all right. Oh, yeah, that's it. Hold it there. Yes, that's it. Hold it there. Yes, at an angle. Yes, that's it. Yes. Oh, no, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm going to sleep. Yeah. I'm trying to be a good influence for my baby. It's all right. It's okay. I remember my first beer. It's all right. Oh, man. That was such a school dig. That was such a school dig. I couldn't help it. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, whatever. But it's not all about you. It's okay. So I've gone 1 year sober, which is guys, thank you. That actually means a lot. I'm still racist, but it's weird when you're like sober. Like people get like annoyed. I don't know what that's about. Like it's a weird thing, right? It's like, for example, like I went over to like my family's house, right, for like a family reunion at my aunt's house, right, and I brought non-alcoholic Guinness, and my aunt was like really annoyed at me. I was more annoyed. It was my dad's intervention. But you know, like it's
Come on, big round of applause. Matt, you started out as the hero. You started off as a hero and you fucking turned into the villain, my son. You said I'm too soft, so... I didn't call you too soft. You said you thought I would be. Oh, you did. Did I say you were soft? I mean, because you are fucking soft. Yeah, no, I'm very sure. Anyway, ladies and gents, that is the end of the competition for this section. We've got a little special guest for you now. We've got a friend of mine coming up doing 10 minutes of new material, so you can't put your cards up for this. But 1, 2, 3, raise the roof. Welcome to the stage, Bemi Oladipo.
Thank you. How you guys doing? You all right? Yeah. Nice to see you lot, man. And Nigerians in the house? All right, how you doing, broski? Niger boy, me too, man. British Nigerian, bro, you too? Yeah, all right, that's the only word he got, huh? Yeah, yeah. Me too, bro, man. I was born here, innit? But like, you know, when I was 12, I went to boarding school in Nigeria for 6 years. You too? Are you serious? You know what? Actually, we got because I said went, innit? That's the wrong word to use. We didn't. We got sent, right? Yeah, because you guys don't understand. Why did you go? Trouble. Same with me, bro. I was a bad kid, bro. My parents were trying to get rid of me, man. They're trying to get me. I was there for 6 years, you know. 6 years. 6 years a slave. I did half the movie. It was crazy, bro. It was mad. 6 years. You did too, man. That lucky boy, man. 6 years, bro, and we didn't want to go in it because we like Western. What kind of Western person go Africa on purpose at that age? You know what I mean? We're not some white women trying to find ourselves. You know what I mean? That's not what's happening there. We know. Do I look like Stacey Dooley? We know who we are, man. It's crazy. 6 years, bro. 6 years. I couldn't believe that shit, man. My parents sent me there for 6 years, man. And I was a bad kid like you. My parents did. I don't know if your parents hit me. My parents never used to hit me, you know, and they should have hit me. They should have hit me. But instead, they acted like proper British people and outsourced it to a third world country, right? That's what they did. They're like, you handle that black little, you know what I mean? That's what they said, man. And them teachers would hit me, you know. They used to hit me they made Miss Trunchbull look like Mother Teresa out there. I'm telling you. If Matilda was set in Nigeria, that would have been a short film, you know that, right? She would have died in the opening credits. I'm telling you, like, she would have died. She's doing her magic. They don't fuck with magic. They would have killed that bitch, right? Early on. Oh, they would bully me, man. They would bully me as well because I still sounded like this, innit? So like they used to call me Oyimbo, which means white man. Let me tell you something, yeah. Being racially abused as a white man when you ain't got none of the privilege, it ain't right. It ain't right. And you look as black as me. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean, bro? It's crazy. I couldn't believe it, man. Do you know what's worse than racism? Surprise racism. I'm telling you. I don't like surprise racism, man. I don't like it. KKK, terrible, terrible people. But at least they had a uniform. I appreciate that, right? Because you knew it was coming. You know what I mean, man? You never saw them coming on the horses with the cross. You're never like, oh, I wonder what they want. You know what they want, right? That's nice. And they're dedicated. I like that. Bad people, but dedicated, man. You see them outfits, the white, all of that. You know they had a crazy laundry bill. You know that, right? Yeah, washing all of that off. All of that, they ain't got no, just white everything, man. Nah. Racists nowadays, they ain't got it, man. They ain't got it. Them man ain't got it. They're not as dedicated, man. Nowadays, you say someone's racist, they're like, oh no, I've got black friends. Them man, they're like, I ain't even got black attire. All right, I love, man. I respect that. I respect that. I was a bad kid though, man. I had to go. I get it. I had to go, man. Let me tell you how bad I was, yeah. I went to this school in Newham. You know about Newham? Yeah, you know about Newham. Some of you shaking your head, man. Like Newham, you know, at the time was known for being the most violent borough in London because there was a lot of, you know what I mean, man, shanking going on there, man. We number 2 now though, you know, so like, yeah, got some catching up to do, man. So like, I'll see some of you outside, man. Anyway, but it's great. Honestly, it was known for that, being the most violent borough in London, right? Known for being the most violent borough in London. So what happened is the government one time, they funded this trip for all of us to go to Paris because they thought, if these kids get a bit of culture, they might stop the shanking, innit? But like, obviously, it didn't work because we're just like, wait, free trip to Paris, but stop more. I might go Dubai. Yeah, I'm trying to see some double D's in Dubai for free, man. I'm not trying just stab you in the lung, man. Let's go. But yeah, it was nuts. Like, so a couple days before the trip, they've called me into the school and they've said, the head teacher, they've gone, yo, like, we know you guys got this whole violent thing going on. But like, you've also got this ADHD thing going on as well, on top of it. And it's a lot. So like, I don't know, you feel like we can't control you. Basically, you can't go to Paris. Yeah, because they thought I would chuck a kid off the Eiffel Tower or some shit like that, right? So I'm upset because I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Paris, but also I'm upset because I'm like, oh shit, I can't tell my parents this information that their child's so evil that he can't even go on this trip to Paris, right? So like, it was a day trip, innit? So on the day of the trip, people, I ain't lying, I left my house that day and pretended to go to Paris, right? Yeah, until this day, my parents still think I went to Paris. I got home that night, my parents were like, how was Paris? I'm not a dickhead. I went Asda, I came back with bare croissants, man. I was ready, bro. Va-va-voom, souvenirs. I was ready. Nigeria changed me though. Nigeria changed me, man. I used to travel back and forth there, flying all the time, flying. I didn't like flying to Nigeria, man. It made me scared of flying, you know. Made me very scared, man. Because, like, turbulence is a scary experience. But let me tell you something, yeah? Yeah, okay, I don't know what that sound was, but stop it. Didn't like that sound, man. But now, turbulence is scary. It's scary, but you know what is scarier with turbulence? Turbulence is bad, but, like, when you're on a plane with 400 Nigerians... It's a lot worse. Because when that plane starts shaking, the way them aunties and uncles start praying, honestly, you're trying to relax. Someone is next to you going, Jesus is coming. You're like, tell him not to, all right? Yeah, tell him not to. I don't want to see him today. I'm scared. I don't like it. It's scary. And being scared of flying is the worst fear to have by a long shot because it's not respected at all. Anytime I tell people I'm scared of flying, you people, you patronize me. Try to say some clever, slick shit, yeah. Some of you are thinking it right now, and it's pissing me off. Every time I'm like, I'm scared of flying, and some smart ass is like, but why? Why would you be scared of flying? You ain't got to be scared of flying. No, because, did you know, you're more likely, yeah, some of you know what I'm talking about, yeah. Well, guess what? Now I'm scared of cars as well, you dickhead, all right? That don't help. Now I'm just scared of more vehicles. That's not helpful. What is that shit? And it's annoying when they say that because they are right. I've been in a lot of car accidents. I've never been in a plane accident in my whole life. But you know why I've never been in a plane accident? You know why? That's because there's no such thing as a plane accident, okay? There's only plane disasters, as far as I'm concerned. Because who has ever bumped into another plane and gone, oh, oopsie daisy, mate. I'm sorry, mate, yeah? I never saw you there behind that cloud. Yeah, let's swap insurance details. I'm dead. What do you mean, bruv? It's scary. I don't like it. Imagine one time I go on a short flight to Belfast, yeah, short flight. Why have I got on this plane and the cabin crew have come on and gone, oh my God, exciting news, everyone. This is a pilot's first commercial flight. What the Hey! When I get on a plane like that, I want to see a big L plate next to that British Airways sign. Are you mad? And you better put stabilizers on them wheels. What are we talking about here? And I knew it was his first flight because he left the mic on when he took off. I heard him go, wee! I said, what do you mean, wee, bro? Relax. This ain't Disneyland. What are you doing? It's scary. It ain't funny. It's scary, man. It's scary. It's scary. Even when they do the safety announcement shit on the plane, it don't make me feel safe, you know. All this useless information they give us about if there's no oxygen, you get the mask, the exits are that way. I'm like, no. Listen, big man, yeah. All this shit you're showing me is not solving the main issue, okay? Yes. What are you gonna do about gravity? That's all I wanna know, man. Because when I'm falling from the sky, yeah, how is this whistle gonna save my life? I've got a whistle and a flashlight like I'm having carnival before I die. I don't understand. Help! Help! It's scary. I don't like it. I can't die on a plane, you know. I can't, man. I can't. Do you know what this is, well? Yeah, this is a dickhead thing to say, but like, there's something about dying in economy that's embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine dying with no leg room. I'm not sure, man. I don't know, like, because at least if you die on a private jet, people remember you. They're like, oh, he was successful. But if you die on a Ryanair flight, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think they should look for your body. I don't want to be found. Leave me alone. Plus, it costs more to look for you than the plane itself, man. You got to ride that off, man. Nah. If a plane going down, I'm in economy, I'm running to first class, you know. I don't care. They're like, sit down. I'm like, I ain't about to die like a peasant. Not me, bro. You find my body reclined up, you know, with the cucumbers on my eyes. That's how I want my dead body found, man. Not squeezed up between two chairs like a peasant, bro. Fuck that, bro. Nah, dying on a cheap flight is the worst. Dying on a cheap flight is the worst, especially if you didn't pay extra to sit next to your loved one. Now, deep it. Now you're dying next to a stranger because you wanted to save £7. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Is that not embarrassing? Waving at your wife and baby in aisle 9. Daddy loves you now. Speaking of babies, I like babies crying on planes. I love that shit, yeah. Because I don't want to cry alone, man. I don't want to cry alone. And at least when I shit myself, I got someone to blame on, man. You're shitty baby, bro. I'm scared. I am so scared of flying, yeah? So scared of flying to the point that when I get on planes, I lose all my morals, you know? I lose them. Because listen, normally I'm all about like diversity and inclusion, all of that. I won't lie to none of you, man. When I get on a plane, I want to see an old, straight, white male flying that plane. I don't care what I tell you, bruv, man. I don't care, because it's in the white man's genes. For centuries, the white man did what? Landed in foreign countries and picked up brown and black people. Let him keep doing it. I don't care, bro. In the cabin crew, you can mix it up. You can have a gay, trans, Mexican, whatever you want. Front of that plane, I want to see historical white male privilege, yes. I know women. None of you bitches, all right? Not a single one of you. I don't care. It's a cockpit, not a pussy pit, man. Pay attention, man. I don't care. Let the white man fly the plane. Let him. Let him. Let him, man. I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry, ladies. I am a feminist. I just want to clarify that. I am. I believe in all your rights. I really do. I believe in your rights. I do, man. But on the ground. All right? Yeah, on the ground. Second you get up there is 1832. You better serve them drinks. I don't give a fuck, man. Even Rosa Parks can get to the back, man. I don't care, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you liked me, please give me a follow on social media. Just type in a gap-toothed Nigerian with one word. It's not a joke. Instagram, one word, gap-toothed Nigerian. Not toothed, gap-toothed, no gaps, gap-toothed Nigerian, and you will find me. I've been Bemelo Depot, guys. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Bemi Oladipo, everyone! You've been a fantastic audience so far. I've got to say, give yourselves a big round of applause. Yeah, lovely stuff. Where have all your mates gone? I don't know, still getting a drink, yeah? Yeah. Oh, they're on their way back now. Matt, did you have a good first section? You did, yeah? They fucking turned against you, the crowd, didn't they? The game's gone. Yeah, I was talking to some of your mates over there, and they said you work for Hovis, apparently. You actually... You work for Hovis. You are an engineer for bread. Yeah. Okay, there you go. You got a girlfriend, Matt? Nah, there's a surprise, mate. Oh, how we doing? How we doing, guys? All right, I spoke to you. How we doing? You all right, guys, on the second section? How we doing, lads? You all right? You're brilliant. What's your name, mate? David. Who have you come out of tonight, David? Oh, you're with them for as well, consultancy. Yeah, we're not going to fucking bother with you lot then. How we doing this set? Are you consultants as well? No? You don't even want to talk, that's fine. How we doing down the front row? You all right? Good, you look like it. I spoke to you in the interval, didn't I? What's your name, brother? Roo. Roo, how do you spell that? R-O-U-X. Okay. Like, wow. Fancy that. What's that, French? You're from South Africa? Okay. Are they South African? No. You don't sound South African. How long you lived in the UK for? How old are you now? How old are you now? 28. Fucking hell, tough paper around, wasn't it? 28. So you come over here when you was 4 years old. Okay, so South African. Roo, that's a cool name, man. Who have you come out of tonight, mate? Alex and Sarah. And how do you lot know each other? Crypto. Here we fucking go. You trade crypto. Well, yeah, no. Crypto. Give me a cheer if you've ever invested in crypto. Yeah, you're all fucking skint. All my mates try and invest in it. Like, yeah, get on this crypto. And they all do their bollocks. And then they invest in, do you remember them like little cartoons? The NDFs, what was they called? NFTs, yeah, what a load of fucking bollocks that was as well. They lost a load of money on that. So crypto, what do you do within the crypto? You build tokens. Do you know the Hawk 2 girl? Do you remember her? She created her own crypto, didn't she? And she got... She what? She rugged. What does that mean? Oh, she took liquidity out. Okay. She getting done for fraud, basically. Okay, mate. Okay. All right. There you go. So, Roo, I don't know anything else about crypto, unfortunately, to carry on this conversation. So give it up for Roo, everyone. He's going to be a judge. Be nice and judgy, yeah? Lovely guys. Anyone over here? Hello, guys. You all right? Sorry? Oh, you're not one of the Gravesend lot, are you? How many of you lot? Boo, yeah, that got boo back there. What do we think, everyone? What do we think of the Gravesend lot? Yeah, no, calm down, because we're going to incite a fucking riot in a minute. Are you one of the Gravesend lot, mate? Yeah, what's your name, brother? Callum. What do you do, Callum? You work for the council. No, that don't deserve a cheer, I don't think. What do you do for the council, you fucking snitch? You work with council tax. Oh. No, go fuck yourself. You ain't getting one, course you ain't. Council tax, what a load of fucking shit. So if people don't pay their council tax, what do? You turn up at their door, do you? You send them an email. You're like, we're going to send a fucking bread engineer around if you don't pay your tax. He turns up and just be's a nuisance. Ruins their lives mentally. Callum, I'm going to give you a card. Give him a big round of applause. Who in the middle wants one? Yeah, is this the guy who's a great age? Over here, what's your name, mate? What's your name? George. So I can't really... George, where are you from, George? Say again? Dartford. Jesus Christ, there's a busload of you lot tonight. George, whereabouts are you sitting, mate? I can't really see. You're right at the back. Just the guys in the booth. Would you be able to see him at the back there, yeah? George, come up and get one. Give him a big round of applause. Can you pass that back to George when he comes over there? Lovely stuff. Good luck to this lot in the second half. Oh, dear. Good line of cocaine, yeah? Good bit. Straight off the boat in fucking Dartford, isn't it? Not boshed it yet, have they? No, I'm a recovering drag addict myself, actually, mate. So, but I'm actually delighted to say now stand on this stage clean and sober. Yeah. One day clean, get in there. No, I'm only joking. Got a bit longer than that. Right, we're ready for our second section. Lovely stuff. 1, 2, 3, round as a roof. Welcome to the stage, Louis Beer.
Hello, how you doing? My name's Louis Beer, I'm a comedian. I googled myself the other day, I googled Louis Beer comedian, see if anyone was talking about me. Found an article in the Australian media with the headline, "The Extremely Racist Legacy of Louis Beer's Comedy Act." Bit of tension now. Wasn't about me, don't worry. Turns out there was another guy, also called Louis Beer, who died like 8 years ago. And he was widely considered Australia's most racist ever comedian. Do you know how racist you have to be the most racist anything in Australia? It's a racist place, man. They wake up, where are they? Louis is a French name. I've not been to Australia. Louis is a French name. Louis is French for the yes. Oh, you're switched on, aren't you? No, not been to Australia. I am planning a trip to America, though. You heard of America? Fucking hell, you are clever, man. Yeah, I'm really nervous about the police over there. Yeah, I'm nervous about encountering the police over there. Not because I think they're going to arrest me, not because I think they're going to shoot me, anything like that. Just because I've seen enough films set in America to know that if the cops there do think that you've committed a crime, first thing they're going to do is look at you and speak into their radio and very accurately guess how much you weigh. I'm too insecure for that shit, man. Last thing I need to hear if I'm fucking running from the cops is just, yeah, we're looking for a Caucasian male. 5'10". 227 pounds? Yeah, suspect has a blood pressure 180/45. Yeah, he is asthmatic. Move in, move in! The joke there, Roo, if you don't get it, is that the cops in America are very good at guessing stuff, you know? And I did some digging to try and figure out how they're that good at guessing. I'm sorry, Roo, I'm sorry. If I was to try and design someone who I'm probably not going to like, South African crypto salesman is way up there. I'm safe, you've already put it up. Yeah, I did some digging to try and figure out how the cops in America get so good at guessing shit, man. Turns out, this is true, they train them at church fetes in rural England. I got eyes on a clear glass jar. 487 jelly beans inside. Move in, move in! Yeah. Sorry, I don't have anything written on my hand, by the way. I've just got, there's a little guy in here who encourages me. I do an impression of him, but he's got an accent I am not allowed to do. How's this? This is one, fellas. I got a haircut. And ladies, you can listen to. I got a haircut the other day. This is true. Not that any of you noticed. And my barber kept referring to my hairline as my situation. Quick check, mate. Is that? Do you think that's good? No, it's not good, is it? It's not good. But then he tried to cheer me up afterwards. He was like, "Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. It's not the worst I've seen." I was like, I know. It's not the worst I've seen either. I've seen, for example, bald people. Every day against my will! I'm trying to get healthier. I'm trying to get much healthier. I did dry Jan last month. She hates when I call her that. Yeah, I am trying to get healthier, though. I've got a terrible, terrible diet, man. Terrible diet. It's mostly just Gaviscon. Hey, yeah, fucking come on! Are you on them tonight, mate? Are you on them tonight, mate? All right, yeah. See me after the show. If you don't know what If you don't know what Gaviscon is, it's like a magical powder that you drink to avoid having to be accountable for your own actions. Oh, it's fantastic. There's nothing it can't fix, man. And I'm Catholic, which means I believe that Gaviscon actually turns into the body of a fireman inside you. As opposed to merely representing one. Oh, you're lost by the transubstantiation humour. How's you going? I love to have a Gaviscon after any fans of Monster Munching? Yeah, I'm pitching my high-level material right at Gravesend.
Lovely stuff. We're rocking and rolling. 1, 2, 3, raise the roof again. Welcome to the stage, Oliver Moore. Keep it going for Oliver Moore. Keep it going.
Hey guys, how are we? Are we good? That's cool. I'm good. I'm in therapy. Anyone else here in therapy? More of you should be. I don't know, I'm in therapy. I got therapy online, though, which is incredible. Because online, you can type in your symptoms, and then they match you up with a therapist that's, like, designed to deal with your problems. So, like, I went online, and I said I was a young man, and I was feeling alone and depressed. And they found me a therapist specifically for people like me. And it was incredible. Yeah, he changed my... Honestly, he changed my life. It was amazing. His name was Andrew Tate, and... And fucking hell, he diagnosed me so quick. It was nuts. I remember I was talking with Top G, and he told me I had 2 issues, right? I was a brokey, and I was a little bitch. So I know. So I guess. So now the solution, I'm moving to Romania, and I'm buying a Bugatti. That'll solve it. That'll solve the deep sadness. No, I do have an actual therapist. I'm kidding about the Andrew Tate stuff. I have an actual therapist. She told me I had ADHD, and she told me I should go get a diagnosis. And I was kind of confused because I thought that's what she was doing, you know? And I was like, I thought you were diagnosing me. And she was like, oh, I'm not qualified to diagnose you. Only a psychiatrist is qualified to do that. And I was like, oh, okay. What's a psychiatrist qualified to do? And she was like, a psychiatrist is qualified to diagnose someone and to prescribe medication. And I was like, oh, okay. What the fuck are you? What are you qualified to do? And she was like, great question. What I'm qualified to do is I'm qualified to speak to you and to give advice. Just a quick poll of the room. Is there anyone here unqualified to speak to people or to give advice? That's just the fucking mutes. The mutes are the only ones unqualified for that fucking position, right? Like, are there any couples in tonight? Any couples in? Woo! You too? You should break up. See, I can give advice too. Everyone can give advice. If you can't give me drugs, you're not a fucking doctor. I'm kidding. Don't break up. Or do. I don't care. But no, you seem cute. Equally attractive. I like that. Don't you hate it when a pretty's with an ugly? It pisses me off. I see it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing to them? There. Like, it should be legal. I'm not like, but like, privacy of their own homes and stuff. I don't know. I do have a job though. I'm a Harry Potter walking tour guide. I know. Isn't that not a fucking job? It is actually kind of a hard job, to be honest. Like, to be honest with you guys, it's hard because I haven't read any of the Harry Potter books or watched any of those fucking movies. So it is hard. It's like a hard job. It's like the hardest part of the job, to be honest, is pretending I, respect the people I'm touring. They're adults. They're all adults. They're this age demographic. It's the same age demographic that are going on Harry Potter walking tours. Isn't that fucking sad? Like, anyone here been on a Harry Potter walking tour? I don't respect any of you. Dude, they're like lawyers and shit. Imagine if you got convicted of a crime or something, and you got like a lawyer assigned to you, and you were chatting with them, and you said like, oh, what you've been doing this weekend? And they went, oh yeah, I went on a Harry Potter walking tour. You'd be like, oh fuck, I'm dying in prison. Like, there's no... Dude, and the worst part of the tour is at the end, I beg them for money. You ever beg someone you don't respect for money? It's hard. It's a hard job. So it happened at London Bridge, if you want to see me next.
And keep that love going for your next act. It's Joe Bingham.
Just gave up before I got here. That's fine. That's all right. It's all right. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be anywhere, to be honest. I'm from Birmingham, so it's nice to get out, if I'm honest. It is nice. Now, I live in London now because I hate money. I thought I'd move down here. Yeah. I moved down here. I'm still very alone though, still very single, but I'm in my 30s now, which has made me panic about being single in my 30s. Because now that I'm single in my 30s, it's made me realise I took things for granted when I was a younger man. You know what I mean? You know what I miss, lads? I miss playground flirting. Remember that? Remember if you liked a girl, you just tripped her up, pulled her hair. It's a simpler time. I miss playground flirting. It's way harder in your 30s. You can't get near a playground. It is. It's tricky, man. It's trying to figure out how I'm going to meet someone now. Because you get to your 30s, you go on the apps, you've completed all of them. But I moved to London. I had a mate who said to me, I bet you've never tried an app called Field. Yeah, there's a few kinky fuckers back of the room giggling. Yeah. Field, for anyone who doesn't know, is a fetish dating app. Yeah, I downloaded it, thought it sounded exciting. Spent my whole time just Googling acronyms. That was it. More I Googled them, more I wish I'd done it in incognito mode. You know them ones? Getting ads for wetsuits. It's disgusting. It made me worry that I was a bit of a prude now that I was older. But I still think sex is an important part of any relationship. You know what I mean? But now that I'm a bit older, any of you lads in here that are a bit older when it comes to sex, are you man not just a bit tired? You know what I mean, lads? Just a bit fucked out. I'm just a bit done with it, I'm at an age now, if I meet a new woman now, I feel guilty. I'm looking at her thinking, you've missed my best years, babe. You know what I mean? I'm not the athlete I once was. I'm at an age now, if I want to have sex, I got to take tablets. You know them ones? It's not Viagra's, it's Rennie's, bruv. I get heartburn, man. And I remember when I was a young man, I had a high sex drive like the rest of you. You know when you sit on the tube and it rumbles, sets you off? I thought that was me forever. But it's not. And what's happened is I've got older, so the women that I date have gotten older, yeah. And what I found out is I always thought when I was younger that meeting a woman with a high sex drive, that was a dream. You know what I mean? Ready to go at all times. But now that I'm older, lads, if we're honest, an older woman with a high sex drive, that's not always a dream, lads, yeah? Sometimes that's more of a threat, yeah? Because if she's made her mind up early in the day, she don't care how long your day's been, yeah? You've got to come home ready to deliver, grateful, yeah? These older women got me doing things I did when I was a younger man. I'm going through your phone and all sorts, yeah? But I'm not looking for messages anymore. I'm in your phone, I'm looking for your Flow app, yeah? When's my week off? But these older women don't care about something trivial like a period anymore, lads. They don't give a shit. I've booked it off in my phone. Yeah? I'm ready to get round her house, put my feet up. I get round there, she pulls me through the door. I've put a towel down. Give me a minute. It's rough, man. People are into all sorts of shit sexually these days, isn't it? Apparently more and more people are into filming themselves having sex these days. You know, apparently more and more people are into filming themselves having sex for the first time. Horrible. Yeah? I can't think of anything worse than watching myself back losing my virginity. Be traumatic. Can you imagine it? Just be this poor girl screaming, oh, it's too big, it won't fit. And me bent over going, if you loved me, you'd keep trying. A lot of pegging fans in tonight. I'm grateful. Nah, it's nice to be in London, you know. It is nice. I had a struggle though when I moved down here. I thought I'd try and beat the Rennie problem, you know. I thought I'd try and get fit. I thought that'd help me in the bedroom, get fit. I moved to London, but I joined the wrong gym when I joined a gym. You know what I mean? We've all been to the wrong gym before. You know, like a pure gym, 24 hours, you get in there at midnight, there's a man in there in skinny jeans doing dips. You know what I mean? We've all been in the wrong gym. I joined the wrong gym though. I joined a bodybuilding gym. Yeah, that I do not have the facilities for. You know them gyms where everyone in there looks like a mutant. You know them what? I walked in there. I remember I was sat on this machine. I hadn't figured out if it was a push or a pull yet, but I was giving it a go. Just felt this tap on my shoulder. You know, so obviously once I put my shoulder back in place, I looked at this fucking man. You know that man that got no neck? I mean, I looked him up and down, you know, he had the veins in his arms, like the tube map, you know. He had a vest on that was 2 sizes too small. He had a mom tattoo on his shoulder, I assume in her memory from when he ate her for protein at some point.
Lovely stuff, and keep that love going for Estefania Baha!
Oh, hello. How is it going? Oh, my God. I'm a woman. So nice to meet you. Good to be here. My name is Estefania. I am a Latina. Okay, so everyone's downloaded Bad Bunny in the last month. Oh, that's great to hear. I'm a Latina, but unfortunately I don't have like any of the perks of being a Latina. For example, I don't have an hourglass figure. She laughs, she knows it's true. That is not an invitation to look at my body. But I do have other things, you know, I have other things Latinas have, you know, frizzy hair. Got that. Permanent mustache. Got that. A brother who's in the Mexican cartel. We're not even Mexican, we're from a place called Panama. Okay, anyone know about Panama? Yeah, okay, you've seen Prison Break. Yeah, that's normally the case. I'm so glad everyone here has a Netflix subscription. It's interesting because, you know, like, my family's from Panama, but I did live in Miami for a little bit, right? So it's interesting because there's some conflicting observations, right? My family in Panama look at me and they're just like, you are just so American. My friends in Miami look at me and they're just like, I actually think you're really Latino. Meanwhile, all you guys in London are just like, I just find you really jarring. I get it. I have a little bit of self-awareness. I can hear myself. I know what I sound like. Like I was at this restaurant the other day, and I was seated next to this table next to a bunch of American girls, and I was listening into their conversation because I had no choice. And I just thought to myself, fuck, if I'm gonna move to London, I'm just gonna have to start gaslighting people. Right? You know, next time someone goes, wait, babe, so are you American then? I'm just gonna be like, no, hablo inglés. And just hope for the best. But yeah, I did live for a little bit in Miami, Florida. Anyone know about Miami, Florida? You've seen that weird shit? It's just as toxic as they make it seem on the news, okay? Miami is filled with beautiful Latin American women and men who like to fuck alligators. That's what goes down. You guys know about the Florida man stuff? Right? Okay. If you're uninitiated with the Florida man stuff, there is something so fucked up that happened in Florida every single day that if you Google Florida man plus your birthday, if you're laughing, you know, right? It ruined your life, right? For me, for example, I was born December 24th. Florida man, December 24th, arrested for having drugs on his penis that he claims weren't his. It's a great icebreaker if you're on a date. It's really, really good. It is a toxic place. I'm only realizing now that my best friend's dad was actually a drug dealer growing up. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that. I just wish that I had a plug. Then I wouldn't have had to smoke so much oregano. Yeah, I've been here long enough to smoke your guys' shitty weed. No, but I did move to London just because I was like, you know what? I've been with the same people my whole life. Let's move to London. Let's diversify our friend group a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's diversify, right? So what I did was I actually befriended a girl called Cressida. And I knew that Cressida came from money because when I asked her, she was like, oh no, babe, I'm not rich. I'm upper middle class. That's how you know. Now I'm really good friends with Cressida's entire friend group, Millie, Tilly, Lily, Molly, and Polly. It's great, and now we're all just the best of friends. Honestly, we're just the best of friends. It's crazy. I'll tell you this thing about posh people, you guys. Posh people do this thing where they leave their really, really well-paid jobs and then they just like follow their dreams. Do you guys know about that? Tilly was like, isn't it so noble of Lily to leave her job as a lawyer to start that line of bamboo-based yoga leggings? No, honestly, she just got VC funding. And it actually turns out the VC is just her dad. Yeah. Yeah, I did too. I moved to East London. Any East London people? Yeah, I've been hearing about Gravesend all night. I don't know what the fuck that is. God bless. Whatever that is. I did move to East London. I thought that, I can see online. I thought this is really cool. Some vintage shops, some secondhand shops. I love what you guys got, going on here. I like the Depop and the vintage. Shout out to my Gen Z. And I was like, I'm going to move to East London and I'm going to go to Brick Lane and, take care of, the environment a little bit. So I came across this really cute place that you guys have here called Cash Converters. It was awesome. I got this really cool necklace at Cash Converters the other day. It was solid gold. And I was like, okay, slay. Amazing price. And I was just like, you know what I'm going to do is I want to support the girl that made this. You know what I mean? Like I went back and I was just like, what is the provenance of this piece? You know what I mean? I want to post about it. And the man behind the plexiglass told me that someone just dropped it off hours earlier because they needed money to buy crack.
Lovely stuff. Our next act, he's on a crutch and we've got to be clapping all the way until we get to the mic. Can we do that, ladies and gents? Lovely stuff. 1, 2, 3, raise the roof. Welcome to the stage, Damiette.
Yo, the way he pronounced my name was amazing. For a white dude, that was like 100%. I'm gonna take this back. So my name is Damiette, guys, and first of all, okay, the crutch. All right, cool, fuck it. People were talking about NHS earlier today, and they were clowning NHS and all that stuff. I was there. I waited for like 10 hours. But I came out with free shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, free. Look, don't take the piss. And it was the Americans saying it. People die on the streets over there. Like, anyways. So, originally I'm from a faraway land, right? Shout out to Nigeria. Hey, yes. But, okay, so everyone speaks English in Nigeria, and then there's a whole bunch of other languages. But I didn't even know Oxford was a place until I got here. The whole time I was like, isn't that the guy that wrote the dictionary? Like, I'm walking through central London, and I'm like, wow, a street too? Man, this Oxford guy must have been a big deal. But, like, yeah, one thing I noticed here is that I don't think there's any poor people in the UK. Now, hear me out. Wait, 1 second. It's like, when I first got here, one of the first things I noticed was, you guys don't have any fences around your houses. That's crazy. Like, I could just walk straight up to your door and what, just knock? That's wild. In Nigeria, everyone got a fence around their house. And that's how I know the poor people here are not trying hard enough. I'm like, are you guys not hungry? Like, and look, I know like people say like, oh, if you rob, if you steal, you're gonna end up in jail, you're gonna end up in prison. I'm like, look, if you are starving enough, if you're poor enough, yo, that's just free accommodation. Look, I don't know if you've seen prisons in Nigeria, right? Like, people are like shoulder to shoulder, like sardines, pissing on each other, shitting on each other. Look, guys, I've seen Top Boy. Prisons here just look like boarding school, man. And let's not even get started with the whole like prison sex tape that happened recently. I don't know, do you guys remember that one? Yeah. So, yeah, someone's too excited over there. Like, but basically, my guy's recording, right? And he's smoking a spliff, giving his boy like words of affirmations and shit. I'm looking in the video like, stereo, TV, PlayStation. I thought this was prison. Like, basically all I'm saying is that poor people in Nigeria need to save up money to be poor here. But do you guys like, anyone ever heard of anime? Anime, Japanese cartoons, like, all right, cool. It started getting so popular these days, yeah, that I started seeing it in women's dating profiles. Even though, like, back in high school, saying you were into anime was just another way of telling girls that you are a virgin. I mean, they weren't wrong, though. But, like, I'll tell you this, though. Anime has some other uses as well. Like, in university, I would turn the volume up, right? Because my housemates knew that I was into anime. So I turned the volume up, right? Just to mask the fact that I was masturbating. Look, the problem with that is nowadays when I overhear Japanese businessmen talking on the train, I get turned on. Motherfuckers are like, konnichiwa, kotanda yo. I'm like, ooh, say it again. But like, guys, extremely religious people confuse the shit out of me, right? I believe in God. Let me just say that straight away, okay? I believe in God. But I gotta hand it to the atheists, man. Like, an atheist has never knocked on my door in the middle of breakfast trying to sell me shit. Like, oh, do you believe in God? I'm like, yeah, I do. Well, let me try to talk you out of it. Never gonna happen, guys. And don't let me get started with the, like, blow myself up to get to heaven types. Ooh, don't worry, relax. It's like, I know heaven is supposed to be the littest rave ever, best party ever. But why are you trying to get
Give it up for Damiate, everyone! Come on. Yes, guys, we're going to move the cards around a little bit. Callum, isn't it? Callum, give a big round of applause to Callum, everyone. Lovely stuff. And guys, can you pass that to there? I think we spoke at the start, didn't we? But didn't get a chance to have a go. Yeah, of course. What was your name again? Freddie. Give Freddie a big round of applause. We'll keep that one at the back. And anyone around here want to have a go? Anyone want to have a go? You know he's... Hold on. You know it's bad when even his own mates are saying, nah, drop him out. Lady there, you really wanted one? Yeah, what's your name, darling? Yvette. Where are you from, Yvette? Bulgaria. Yes, mixed reception for Bulgaria. No, but we love the Bulgarians. Give it up for Yvette, everyone. Cool, lovely stuff. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acts left in this section. If they all go through the 5 minutes, then we're probably going to be here till tomorrow. Just letting you know. So 1, 2, 3, raise the roof. Welcome to the stage, Adam Cleveland.
Hi guys, I'm Adam. I went to special school, you might be able to tell. It's pretty good, you know. You get picked up in a van, there's a cage so you can't get at the driver. It's been good. It's a fun time. We're a fun bunch. It was my first day at special school, and we're driving towards the school, and these builders, they started screaming at us, like, dirty window lickers. They were like, you dirty, dirty window lickers. And I was like, rah, you know, first day of special school, called a window licker. Turn behind me, kids licking a window. They caught us. Fucking nightmare. I went to special school because I can't read. I'm illiterate. Got like bad dyslexia. It sucks. Got broken up at the beginning of the year. Motherfucker, she broke up with me via text. Do you know how bad it is getting your mum to read your breakup text out? Fucking, it's terrible. It's all right though. It did help me figure out my type in girls. My type is able to read. That's what I like. I like them to be able to read. I was speaking to a girl the other day, and she asked me what my favorite book was, and I was like, it's a book about this caterpillar. It's a real metamorphosis of a book, you know. I would call him a foodie. I don't know if you... Everyone goes, Adam, you have autism, though. And I don't. I've been tested 5 times. It's very upsetting when you fail every one of those tests. You find out you're not autistic, just unlikable. My friend, when I said that the other day, though, my friend went, you like boats? And I was like, well, no, he's like, you like trains? I'm like, Dad, fuck off, I don't like trains. He goes, planes? I'm like, I do fucking love planes. I was on a plane the other day, and the flight attendant, she comes up to me and she looks at me and she goes, by the way, when we get in the air, you can meet the captain. She just saw my face. And he was like, yeah, you can meet the captain. I was like, motherfucker. I did think she was trying to fuck me. I was like, I'll meet your fucking captain anytime. I get called a lot of names being special. Like I got called the R word the other day, and I don't say the R word just because it upsets the other dribblers. Especially if you whisper it, they hate that. I like handicaps, you know, because like a cap on how handy I can be. As I said, I can't read, so if you want me to read a list, you know, caps on, big cap. Move some tables, cap comes off, handy again. Cap on, cap off. My friend Tommy has dwarfism. That's a big cap. Shelves, roller coasters, life. Caps on. Christmas comes round. Cap comes off, he's got a job. He gets a little pointy cap instead, it's great. I did break up with a girl at the beginning of the year. One of the reasons we broke up, she said I was a narcissist. And I'm not a narcissist. She clearly wasn't listening. I'm a Leo. Silly bitch. She was lovely, though. She was lovely. She asked me once what I was into sexually. And I was like, sexually, I want to be involved. I just want to be part of the team, you know? One of the boys. How that? She said some dumb stuff though. She asked me once, she was like, was it love at first sight when we met? And I was like, not first, but like fifth. Fifth's good for love. 5th time you've met someone, love. She was upset because we fucked at 3rd. The first girl I ever went out with, she came out to me as asexual, and I didn't know what that was. So I was like, fuck, she's pregnant. Turns out kind of the opposite, you know, kind of the opposite of that. Asexual means she's just not into sex. And she was a lovely person, though. She made me a book of nudes. And I don't know if you've ever seen nudes taken by an asexual. They're just all the wrong bits. It was just loads of rib. And like, that sounds bad. And like, it's lovely. But I did worry because I was wondering, I really hope I don't get into this. Like, I see a girl and be like, baby girl, how many ribs you got? I've been thinking about death a little bit, and I think if you've ever thought about suicide, don't, you know? If you've ever thought about it, don't, you know? If you've ever thought about committing suicide, don't do it, you know? If you've ever thought about it. If you've ever thought about it, don't do it, you know? Don't. If you've ever thought about it, fucking no. But if you've never thought about it, maybe kill yourself, you know? I don't...
Keep that love going for your next act. It's Matt Citron.
How's the sexiest audience in all of London? Right, enough about you. I'm Matt. I'm half Jewish and half Catholic, which in all honesty is a bit shit, because I get all of the guilt but none of the bacon. Because I'm half and half, I was never circumcised, guys, so technically I'm an undercover Jew. I went to the doctor the other day, and they told me that according to medical science, I'm a mutant. And that doesn't usually get a laugh, because people look at me and go, yeah, sounds about right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have not one, not two, I have 3 kidneys. Yes, it's called a duplex kidney, and on this side, as I was forming inside my mum, my kidney split into 2 shitty little kidneys, which proves I'm so middle class, even my kidney has a garden extension. Probably why I'm so good at taking the piss. The other thing they discovered about me is that I have a rare blood type. Now, who here knows what sickle cell anemia is? It's a horrible clotting disorder that mainly afflicts the black community that they can only treat with blood transfusions from people like me. Now, as a white, 42-year-old fan of hip-hop, it's so nice to be embraced by the black community. No, I mean, words got around, right? A guy at the station called me a blood clot earlier. Must have... And actually, guys, it got to the highest level. I'm going to show you. Now, this is genuine. This is genuinely someone who follows me on Twitter. Barack fucking Obama. Genuinely. I am this close to being allowed to rap a whole song without getting beaten up. Maybe not Kanye, though. Cunt. Kanye West, there's a man who doesn't want custody of his children, eh? I'm not a lawyer, but I can't see Nazi rants going well in family court. Fuck me. Did anyone see the Grammys when he turned up with his wife? Yeah? If you didn't, wait until after the show to Google it. But she essentially turned up in cling film. You could see all of her. And she looked like she was under duress. I was kind of hoping someone shouted, Bianca, blink if you're in trouble. Or if you can't blink, do a Kegel. We'll see that as well. Straight men, if you don't know what a Kegel is, your girlfriend doesn't love you. Gay men, you don't want to know. So yeah, it turns out that his ex-girlfriends have said that he used to coerce them into wearing this sexy gear. And I have to say, guys, I'm really shocked that the guy who wrote Gold Digger doesn't respect women. It's just... and he says he's autistic, right? He said he's autistic, that's why he's acting like this. And it seems that the only trains that he's obsessed with are delivering Jews to Auschwitz. Yeah, I can say that. Oh dear. Did you hear he said to Donald Trump, free Puffy, free Puff. And even Puff's like, no, you're right, mate. You stay there. What a cunt. And you know, when he first did these things, he was going on about how Jews control the media. Yeah? And do you know what that means? I'm being left out. Yeah? I'm a stay-at-home dad, and that's how middle-class people say unemployed. Yeah? I'm missing out on all this money. It's ridiculous. I'll even be. Right, who here's a fan of weed? Shut your fucking mouth. I'd like to see you get up here and do it. Right. All right.
That was a pretty well-timed cards up, I've got to say. Okay, ladies and gents, are we ready for your next act? Come on, you got to do better than that. We've only got 3 more acts. Give me a cheer, give me a cheer. We are up for your next act. Lovely stuff. Raise the roof. Come on, come on, come on. And welcome to the stage, Fab Gwalin.
Another round of applause for Matt Zitron, please. I'm sorry for calling you a blood clot earlier. Fucking hell. I didn't know you were on. Fucking hell. We'll speak afterwards. I want to thank everybody for braving the cost of living crisis to be here tonight, though. Because I know that these days in a city like London, just leaving the house carries a significant financial risk. You never know when you might fall victim to a £4.50 latte. I hate buying hot drinks out, man. Because I've got those at home. And they're great at home. So I don't want to have to pay 10 times the price for one in a Pret. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it with food, right? I haven't got Big Macs at home. I don't know how to make sushi, but I'll tell you what I can make. A fucking black coffee. Yeah. You don't even need to add the milk, for fuck's sake. And I don't want to be controversial, right, but I'm willing to say that I can make a black coffee just as well as the people in Costa, yeah. And when I make them at home, I can make them in my favourite mug that says, best dad ever. No, I haven't got fucking kids. I bought that mug in a charity shop, second hand. Yeah, it's one of those double-sized ones, you know. I was manifesting that day, because eventually I want to be stable enough and successful enough to be able to afford one of those mugs brand new. It's fucking huge. But this cost of living crisis, man, things are getting out of hand. Things are getting out of hand. I'm beginning to feel like crisis no longer accurately describes what the actual fuck is going on right now. Sounds too temporary. Sounds transient. Sounds like help's on the way, but no one's coming to help. No one's coming to help. Not Keir Starmer, not Kemi Badenoch, not Charlie XCX. You lot are on your own. No, but legit, man, things have gotten so bad. Things have gotten so bad that to save money, I've had to start ridding my life of successful people. Not successful people per se, just people doing better than me. Do you know what I mean? I went to my mate's place for drinks last April, went into the fridge, get myself a beer, saw a bowl of quinoa in there. I just left. I walked out there and then. I can't afford to chill with people on a quinoa budget these days, fuck's sake. I've had to block him on social media. I went to my brother and his girlfriend just moved into a new place in West London. I went over for dinner in September and they were serving asparagus. Asparagus! Fuck's sake, it was like they won the postcode lottery for fuck's sake. Asparagus! I've got like green bean money, maybe mange too after payday. Asparagus! It was like a Tuesday, it wasn't even a weekend for fuck's sake. I haven't seen him since. But yeah. What else has happened? So I had to move flat recently as well. Absolute disaster, cost me an arm and a leg. And then soon after I moved in, one of the neighbours came and told me that the building that the flat's in is fucking haunted. It's haunted. To be fair, that would have like fucked me up like a few years ago, right? Because I used to believe in ghosts, yeah. I used to believe in ghosts until I realised that every time someone describes a ghost they've seen, it's always one from the like Victorian era, do you know what I mean? It's never like a modern day ghost with a flat cap, a smartphone and a vape. I want to see an 80s ghost with flares, shoulder pads and a perm talking about last night the DJ didn't save my life. And they're always white, these ghosts. They're always white. I want to see a black ghost with a big gold chain and some dreadlocks talking about murder, she wrote. No. Murder, she wrote. It's 2025. We need paranormal diversity. You can have that one for free. Thank you very much. I'll tell you a bit more about myself. I'm a native Londoner of French and Nigerian descent. So I'm very fortunate. Thank you, yes. I'm very fortunate because I've got 3 passports, British, Nigerian and French. So when I go on holiday with my partner to Europe, as soon as I step off that plane, I'm straight into the EU queue. Like, see you at the hotel, babe. I hope you enjoyed the flight. But yeah, do you know what? Being French and Nigerian, I've always been really conflicted, right? Because on the one hand, as a French person, I've always really liked fine wine, good bread, and nice cheese. But on the other hand, as a Nigerian, I've always really liked defrauding people on the internet. What's your name, sorry? Holly, nice to meet you. Holly, where are you from? And what's your mother's maiden name? It's that easy, folks. Any French people in tonight? None. 1. Okay, guess those borders aren't as tight as they used to be. And where the Nigerians are? Oh, also 1. Maybe the rest are running late. Oh shit, you guys know about that, do you? Yeah, Nigerians are notoriously late. Famously late. In fact, you know what, I'm going to tell you the truth, it's not just Nigerians. We're just the best at it.
Give up for Fab, everyone! Lovely stuff. And 1, 2, 3, raise the roof again. Raise the roof. For your next act is Joshua Bethania. Keep it going.
Assalamu alaikum. We have Muslims in. Nice. I'm not. Just being inclusive. Hello, non-Muslims. I guess. White woman. Namaste. Just a quick 3-point summary of me. Firstly, my name is Josh. Josh is short for genetic reasons. Secondly, I'm Indian, but like from India, right? Like from the source, yeah. Like where they make more of us, and finally, this is my voice. You know, this is as much energy as you're going to get from me. Strap in, motherfuckers. I know I'm not much of a motivational speaker or a hype man, and this voice is especially not helpful when I'm, passionate. Like my dirty talk is it's a bit hurtful. My it's very hurtful. My dirty talk is a lot like being in a doctor's appointment. Like, are you comfortable? Yeah, you're going to feel a little prick. Can I have a stool sample? Thank you. Thank you for laughing. Appreciate it. So because sometimes people forget laughter is the most important part of the comedy night, right? And they laugh with what I can only assume is their inside voice. So, like the worst was when an audience member said "lol" out loud. Like she forgot she wasn't texting. Like, don't get me wrong, big fan of texting myself. I wish I could have texted you these jokes, but I miss those acronyms that we used to use in texts, right? Like instead of emojis, especially in the noughties, I feel like lol and maybe lamau have survived the test of time, right? My favorite used to be Raffle. Do you guys remember Raffle? It stood for rolling on the floor, laughing, and then I moved to England, and I feel like I lost all reason to roll on the floor and laugh. And even when I do have reason to roll on the floor and laugh, I rent in London, there's just not enough floor. I'm single, and I'm also like 36 years old. Like I don't know how much you guys know about Indian culture apart from those 200 years. It's like a lot of pressure to get married, right? So I'm like trying to date. It's like a weird age because I've been in relationships all of my life and only became single quite recently at the age of 36. And I haven't done the dating dance in a while. So it's like, firstly, like I don't have a lot of confidence. I generally, I don't know the etiquette anymore. Don't think I'm a very good-looking guy. Yeah, don't fight me on it. But I don't think I'm like a bad-looking guy either. I feel like I'm a 6 out of 10, which is like a 7 out of 10 post Black Lives Matter movement, right? And I don't think who's that? Was that you? Was that you? Okay, cool. It only takes a 4 to make that statement. It's the struggle of the white male. Anyway,
So I'm so I had to like learn to date, right? Like I'm not even like good at sex, right?
Give it up for Joshua, everyone. Come on. Tonight, welcome to the stage, Ridwan Hussain. Come on.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It's good to be here. There's a lot of crime in my area. Yeah, that's why it's good to be here. I never really got involved in the crime, and I've been thinking about why. I think the reason is I think I'm too insecure to commit crimes. Like, I don't want to know how the victims are going to describe me to the police, because I don't think they're going to be complimentary. I don't want to rob someone, and then the police are like, what did he look like? And they're just like, yeah, he looked like he needed the money. Someone described me as the bald guy with the hair. And I was in a lineup, you know, there was a number above me. So I understand, right? Like, I don't have pretty privilege. You guys know what pretty privilege is? No, you guys wouldn't know, right? But it's pretty much you get treated better for being more attractive, right? And it's actually evolutionary, yeah. Like, I read this in a book. You guys know babies? You probably know babies, right? Babies are cute, right? And they're cute for an evolutionary reason. I don't know why so many people left, guys, but I'm just carrying on. I mean, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? They had a train to get to or something, all right? Don't judge people on first glance, guys. Anyway, babies are cute. I'm starting it again. You guys know babies? Yeah, they're cute. And they're cute for an evolutionary reason, right? And the real reason is, and this is true, is so you don't kill them. Yeah, I read that in a book. The book was my mum's diary, but it was still a good book, guys. Now, I was actually really close to my mum growing up. I used to suck her tits and stuff, right? Yeah. We kind of grew apart as I grew older. Yeah. I think I was close to my mum because I was a premature baby. Any other premature babies in? Yeah, there's a lot of medical reasons why you can be a premature baby. For me personally, I was just trying to get out before my dad left, right? Yeah. And it was tough. He's a slippery man. Nah, I'm joking, guys. I was actually really close to my dad growing up. I used to suck his tits and stuff, right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he told me not to tell you guys that. My dad, he just retired. Yeah, they get weird. Your parents get weird when they retire, you know, because now it seems like he's got nothing else to do. So his only job is he just kind of walks around the house. He's just like turning every light off, basically. Yeah. I haven't actually seen him in years. He's too quick with the light, you know? Like every time he walks in, it's off. I'm like, what? But every time I'm definitely using that light and it randomly goes out, I know he's with me. You know? Like you guys know when you're in a public toilet, right? And you're taking a shit, right? And then that light just randomly goes out. Yeah, that's not a motion sensor. That's actually my dad, yeah. He's wondering why you're wasting so much energy. But I've been working, guys. I'm a charity fundraiser. It's very cool. It's a shit job, actually. You guys know when you come out the train station, there's like people there and they ask you for money? That's me. Can I have money? And you guys are like, no. It's a bad strategy. I don't know why we do it. Especially because I do it for a homeless charity, right? So asking for money outside train stations, it's the same thing the homeless people are doing, right? So I'm not really being paid to help anyone. I think I'm being paid to compete with them, right? Literally, like, I'd be doing it here, and there's like a homeless guy doing it like here. The only difference between me and him is he gets to sit down. Other than that, like, we're the same, you know? He hates me, man. He hates me because I think I ruin his style a little bit. Because I look homeless enough to where he doesn't look that bad, right? Together we just look like two hipsters. And people get so confused, you know, like, so I'll be there next to him, you know, and I'll be like, oh, hey, can you donate? You know, and people are like, oh, sorry guys, no cash, you know. And I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean you guys? And then I'm like, well, I actually have a card reader. And they're like, you guys have a card reader? It's not you guys, all right? He's an independent man, all right, with two separate. It's my card reader. He's not getting any of it. No, he'll get some.
Ladies and gents, we've come to the end of the night. You have been a wicked audience. I know these are long nights because there's a lot of people on, but you've been fantastic. So give yourself a big round of applause. If you scan this thing, great age, thank you. If you scan this thing, you can get tickets to next week's show. I think you might even get a discount. And then also there's my socials on there. If you like what I've done tonight, I'm on tour this year. Yeah, okay, mate. I'm just fucking end of the night. Can't be asked to argue with you, in all honesty. I just want to fucking go home, you fucking dickhead. You've been the worst audience member tonight as well. You absolute cunts. Great age. Yeah, I know. You say it then. Yeah. Lovely stuff, guys. There've been so many good acts tonight. So we've got 2 runners-up, and those 2 runners-up are Big Jim and Liam McCuff. Come up and get your bottles. Where are you? Big Jim, Liam. I can see the IVs. There you go, Big Jim. There you go, Liam. Lovely stuff. Well done, lads. Smashed it. They were brilliant. They were brilliant, weren't they? But your winner tonight in first prize is Dan Morris. Give it up for Dan. You're fantastic. Dan, you get Matt's. Dan, do you want to say some words?
Yeah, I know this gets streamed online, so if my ex-wife is watching, fuck you, I told you I was funny.
Give it up for Dan, give it up for Liam, give it up for Big Jim. We'll see you all next week. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your MC, Joe!